Hi guys, so not a long video today. I will be using a Brush on Luxe polish again, which is Don't Slate My Olive. So this set is somewhere between autumn, somewhere between winter. I am not quite ready to get into the Christmas designs yet. So I've got autumny colours, autumny leaf designs, but with a bit of the Christmas jumper, the 3D effect. So a little bit of both, the best of both worlds. So I'm just doing one coat of this polish because you don't really need to. It does okay. And I've done these on tips that will fit myself as well, so you can see what they look like. I saw a similar design over on Pinterest. I saw quite a few actually. That are really lovely for the back end of autumn. Everybody's pulling out the Christmas designs already, but I'm digging my heels in because it is only the beginning of November. I apologise if you can hear any background noise. I have, as usual, the doggy YouTube on for Chip, but there are fireworks going off left, right and centre at the moment, and he is not a happy little baby. Not at all. He doesn't know whether he wants to hide or cry or what. So what? So yes. So I took my lovely acrylic nails off. Yeah, I'm so not used to wearing them. They kind of did my treat and so off they popped. Well, they didn't pop off. I filed them off, but still. So I've done a one coat of each of these, and I'm going to pop them into cure. And now I've seen two ways to do this design. So before you reach for the matte top coat, hear me out. So I am doing a matte top coat because A, I like matte nails, but B, they photograph better, which is why I'm doing the matte, because I want to take pictures of these. But I have also seen a contrasting design, which I may do another time, where the back you do your colour, use a shiny top coat, and then you go in with the raised design and the acrylic, which mattes itself in the lamp. So then you've got the contrast of shiny and matte, and to be honest, it looks really, really stunning. But I just fancy trying these ones in matte. So here we go. And I'm just going to pop a bit of gel paint on my palette. You can use gel polish. I'm just using gel paint because I want really, really skinny little lines that aren't going to go anywhere. And the best for me personally for that is the gel paint. Plus, it has no inhibition layer. So this is my most favourite brush. So this one is the D-liner by Dorota Palika, and it's super, super skinny. So what I'm doing here, I'm just showing you that to get the brush fully loaded like I want it, I pull down, but as I'm pulling down, I twist the brush. So this will fully load the brush and put your bristle into a nice sharp point for those skinny, skinny lines. It will also, by loading your brush properly, it will stop you getting the little ball of gel that just makes its way, up the brush, starts on the point and then moves its butt. So I am just faffing, basically. So here I am just going to draw a leaf outline. This is why I wanted my skinny lines. Although that I have done quite a big leaf, I decided to do one that basically filled the nail. And my design is going to go inside this, hence why it's kind of big. But you can do this same thing in gel polish, but you would have to do that and then re-matte top coat, or do this before you matte top coat, because otherwise any acrylic you sprinkle is going to stick to this. So I pop that into cure. Now I've picked up one of my other ones. I've only just done this set, literally done this set, sat down, well, stopped filming, sat down to do the voiceover and to put it together, and I've already forgotten what order I've gone in. Okay, so this one is going to be 2 leaves. So one of the leaves I am going to white detail, as you can see here, with some little lines. It'd work cute with buds as well. And I actually saw it with like a maple leaf pattern, with like the big jaggedy leaves. But I'm honestly terrible at drawing those. So leaves, we're having leaves. And this second one that I'm drawing, this one is just going to be the outline. And this one is going to have the raised detailing again. So I will just pop that one into cure. And this one I decided to go wonky donkey. So this one, rather than the raised knitted pattern, this outline is going to be little leaves in general, and I'm going to fill them with the raised gel instead. I'm just a little shaky and wonky on this one. So while I was filming this one, a volley of really loud bangs went off. So I use a really comfortable dining room chair at my nail desk, and I tend to sit forward on it rather than right back. So Chip jumped up on the chair behind me, and he's nudging me in the back, bless him, because he's not happy. So I'm trying to keep my hands off my nail, and I swear every time I put my brush down anywhere near it, he jumped, bless him. The fireworks can be so pretty to look at, but my God, the noise. They are a pain in the ass, and not just for people that have got pets, they're irritating in general. So, they have all gone into cure, and I am grabbing a blob of the same gel that I've put on the nails, so it's all the same colour. And because I'm doing teeny tiny pattern, I don't want it to move, but it's not as thick as gel paint, even though it's a thick polish. So I'm going to mix acrylic powder into it. Now, this will slightly mattify it anyway, so you could actually just paint in this and then cure. However, I am still going to sprinkle extra acrylic on top of mine just to make sure. So you just add it little by little to the consistency you want. You want it thick enough that it doesn't really move, but not too thick that you can actually paint with it. And contrary to the fact that it looks like it's getting to that stage, it actually wasn't. So it can take a little bit to mix in the acrylic powder. It takes a little bit to absorb it. And it does give it a grainy texture. So be aware of that as well. If you're wanting like a really smooth finish, you will not get that by doing this. Not unless you have like a, don't know, I'd say that acrylic powder's kind of fine anyway. Your other option, other than acrylic powder, to thicken your gels like this is some of the Korean nail stores carry something called ember powder. Now, I know Cookie, for those of you in the UK, it's Cookie spelt with 2 Ks at the beginning. Sell the ember powder, and that can be used to thicken your gel. So, while I was gabbing on, I wasn't paying attention. I am just drawing, so there's a top line, and then one slightly below where it finishes, and then a diagonal line down, just for a teeny weeny little knitted pattern. As you can see, this stays quite where it is. It's not in particularly raised up off of the nail, only slightly, because I'm doing quite a thin layer, quite thin lines. A bigger pattern and a chunkier brush, obviously not an option in this tiny space, will give you thicker lines and will give you more height on the design as well. And you also have the option, if you want it more raised, of curing this and then going back over it with another layer to give you that extra height. So I am just going to sprinkle over some more acrylic powder just until it absorbs it. And why I picked up my mixing stick, I have no bloody idea, but as you can see, not a lot of acrylic comes off of it. So then I faff around looking for my scoop and can't find it, until I eventually grab a nail pop that I was testing a colour on to use as a scoop. So not only are they good for showcasing designs and your colours, they're great for using as scoopies. So on this one, I just fill in the little petals and actually remember to zoom in. It would have been good to do that on the first nail I showed you with a more complicated design. If you are new to doing sweater designs or want a bit of help with them, I have a sweater design video that I did last year, which goes over like different thicknesses of glitter you can use, different mediums like gel polish, gel paint, the different acrylics, and it has a couple of designs on it as well. I think I did 3 or 4 designs each in a different medium, but if you go down my list of videos you'll find it there. That might be worth a look. I do plan on doing another one for this year with some more sweater designs on it and just going over the materials you can use again. So these don't even have to be knitted patterns inside these leaves. This one is like little dashes, but you could do dots, you could even do the leaf markings, you know, like the leaf veins, just to show the pattern. You can put anything you want in. I just thought it'd look nice texturally, and it gives you the best of both worlds. So these have all been cured, and I decided to do a design on the 2 plain nails just to tie them all in. So for these I used plain acrylic powder, but in this tub it is a mix of clear with, I don't know if it's picking up the sparkle properly, but there is super fine like pixie dust powder in there. There is a bit of chrome in there, there's a bit of aurora chrome in there, and it's all just mixed in together, and that can give you a sparkly effect as well. And these are what they look like on. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you give these a try. And if you do, don't forget to tag me in your pictures so I can see how you've done. And as usual, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, and if you aren't already, please subscribe. And don't forget to check out my other videos. See you all soon, guys. Bye.